Julie initially declined Todd's marriage proposal while carrying Chase, as revealed by Savannah Chrisley. For Savannah Chrisley's parents, Todd and Julie Chrisley, marriage wasn't always in the cards. The 25-year-old Chrisley Knows Best singer claimed that Julie initially refused to marry Todd after becoming pregnant with the couple's oldest child, Chase, who is now 27 years old. On the most recent edition of her podcast Unlocked with Savannah Chrisley, "My older brother, who is 14 months older than me, comes to mind when I think about my mom, who was in her early 22s when she became pregnant with Chase," Savannah said. "My mom was the preacher's daughter in a little, one-stoplight town in South Carolina where my dad, who had 2 children, had recently gone through a divorce. Everyone was acquainted." Savannah claimed Julie was hesitant to get married after Todd's divorce from Teresa Terry, with whom he had son Kyle Chrisley and daughter Lindsay Chrisley. "She found out she was pregnant and told my dad, 'I'm not getting married to you. That is my child. I'm going to raise my child. I'm raising my child, but you can get involved if you want to,' she said. "I've read some of the book he's writing, and I just started crying because he describes how he felt the first time he met my mother. She described how he would simply enter the bank to see her, and that she would not give him a second of her attention. She said to him, 'I'm not getting married to you just so you can screw up like you did with your first wife,'" Savannah went on. And now, 27 years later, look at them. After coming from a tiny village where her father was the preacher, Savannah stated that her mother's hesitations were caused by getting pregnant out of wedlock. In spite of her initial doubts, the couple wed on May 25, 1996, and welcomed Chase on June 1 of that same year. Grayson, 17, is Savannah and Chase's younger brother, and the two are also the parents of Grayson. On an episode of Unlocked, the reality star previously discussed her personal reservations about getting married. "It's so difficult because, even in the South, you encounter this attitude that says, 'You should be married. You ought to have children,'" she said. "And I add that the idea of marriage scares me more than having children. When you get married, it's like you're giving someone a piece of yourself, and now they have the power to hurt you. I'm still trying to work it out in my head. It's a bizarre thing," she said. The media celebrity also acknowledged in December that because of Todd and Julie's incarcerations, she needs to put her life ambitions on wait. "In my mind, I can't move on with my life," she admitted to Emmy Metters, the fiancé of her brother Chase, on Unlocked. "I can't get married unless I know they're going to be there. I'm not allowed to have children. However, I am confident that they will finally be allowed to participate." In November 2022, Todd and Julie were found guilty of financial crimes and given a combined sentence of 19 years in jail. Mid-January saw the commencement of both Todd's 12-year sentence in the federal prison Camp Pensacola in Florida, and Julie's 7-year imprisonment at the Federal Medical Center in Lexington, Kentucky. They are currently in the appeals process for their case.